speaking live. I apologize for that. Happy birthday, Pisces. Gosh, I feel like I'm just starting out. I'm nervous again. So we're starting off with Virgo. I wanted to do it Virgo, Pisces through to Aquarius, but something was telling me the way these cards are already shuffled is the layout. However, I will put timestamps on once I finish. Okay, let's get started. So I've got new cards here, goddess cards. So I'm going to pull one of those per star sign. So Virgo's first, the Hermit card is here and laid out. Purification. It's time for a cleansing detox of your body, mind, and soul. Okay. So something tells me, Virgo, that you might have come out of something toxic. You could be thinking of, hitting the gym or doing something for your body or meditating, or, if you haven't thought about it, maybe it's time you did. There's some kind of purification. Like, you guys are the Virgin sign, something pure there. So I feel like you might need to level yourself out a little bit and do that detox or something for your mind, body, and soul. Okay, and we've got three words here to describe your person coming towards you in love. So we have commitment, we have trust. I'm doing 3, and steadiness. Okay, this person is going to want to take things at a steady pace. I feel there'll be a lot of trust in this relationship, and they'll want to be committed to you. It just might start out a little bit slow. Okay, this could be someone in the future or somebody that you're currently thinking of. So there's 3 good words there. Okay. Justice card. The 4 of Swords, a lot of air. Oh, okay. And the 5 of Swords. So you could be dealing here with a Libra energy or a Gemini or Aquarius. They could have that in their chart, Virgo. Even though I said there's steadiness and there's like things are slow at the start, there will be commitment and trust. I feel there'll be a perfect balance, but at first it's not going to feel like that. I feel like they're going to retreat and pull away and then appear, or something like that is going to happen. It's a little bit confusing at the start, but it will smooth over. 10 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles. Like I was saying, balance. Like, this card also represents equality there. Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. So you guys have that common interest in it materialistically, like, getting a home, doing those future things together, working hard. It's very equal. Like, nobody is like the breadwinner sort of thing. The 9 of Swords. Clarify that 10 of Swords. Okay, Star, Aquarius energy as well. There's lots of air and earth through this reading. Virgo, I feel like they want to be your everything, and they might have doubts that they're not good enough, or strive, or like, even though it's like there's equality there, sometimes they get a little bit self-conscious about something in that situation. Like, they might be a little bit doubtful that, like, are they going to be enough for you? It could be your feelings at the start when they are like, when they're like making you feel that way. I think I just feel it's very strange to have at the end there. Yeah, it's just like, it's telling me that they were stuck in their old ways sometimes. Like I think their previous relationship might have made them feel like they weren't good enough, so that sometimes it shines through and makes them a little bit like, you know, insecure in a way. But that's like the only fault that I can see there. I just think at the start it'll be a little bit unclear of where it's going because the pace won't be right for you or something. Because it's a strong attraction, it'll be like something you haven't experienced in a while. Okay. Yeah, okay, because it's telling me, Virgo, that with the toxicity of the past, there was also not enough attraction or chemistry to keep it going, but this time it's like more of a physical thing as well. Okay, and what else does Virgo need to know? Okay, so there's going to be a lot of talking and getting to know each other on the phone or doing something first, okay? Maybe it's a distance thing, but there's going to be a lot more messages from this person, emails, calls, texts, whatever it is. Talking card is strong there. And then we have kisses. So someone is wanting this from you. They're wanting to receive and give affection, and they want to fall in love with you. So it all looks good besides those little insecurities at the start. Okay. Thank you, Virgo. I'll try and be quick to pack these back up. If you guys have a question, I can do it in between the horoscopes. Oh God, no, hang on. Lighting's a bit, how you going? Alright, just want to shuffle these again. Oh, it's been so long since I've been live. I'm like, oh, right. What was that? One of my cats squeaked. Alright, next up is the Sun card, which is Leo. Okay. Let's have a look at what card you have. It's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions, because it's the fertility card. Some of you could be thinking of wanting to have children. But yeah, if you're looking for a new job or new something like new relationship, I don't know, it's time to do something. If you're thinking of something new, it's like now the time. Right. Okay, so 3 words for you for this person. Joy, calm. So this person makes you really happy to be around, and they have a calm, quiet side. So I don't think they're really, I think they're more introverted. Weariness. They still won't let you in as much as you're hoping. They hold back. They're a bit, you know, weirded out maybe by the connection. This is just 3 words that describe the connection coming or how they're feeling towards you now. So they have a calm presence, they make you happy, but they still, like, you want a little bit more maybe from them. It could be reverse roles. Let's have a look here. Okay, so yeah, okay, 8 of Wands. Knight of Wands. Priestess. Okay. So I feel like this person is very switched on to you or to the situation. They have feelings and they want to rush into them, but given the fact that you could be a little bit mysterious or secretive in some ways, Leo, it can intimidate them a little bit or make them think that you could be a different person. They have their doubts, they are weary, like they're not entirely against a connection, but they're very switched on. So if you are seeing someone else or you are like unsure, they can probably feel that energy. Okay, you could be dealing here with another a Leo like yourself, an Aries or Sagittarius, or Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It's like they feel that there'll be sadness or like love lost or the connection. They're concerned. Maybe you were friends first and they're concerned that it will not have a happy outcome. The Knight of Swords here is 2 knights, so someone could be younger. Okay, I don't know if he wants to go out. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is facing the Knight of Swords, so there could be a little bit of clashing sometimes. Like it feels like they're blocking you from being let in, like I said before that. Beulah. Clarify the 5 of Cups. It's strange. Okay, so the 8 of Cups on top of that. They might have a fear of abandonment or feel like, you know, if they invest and they give this love or this connection towards you, that you'll walk away from it or it won't work out. So that's the insecurity and the hold back there, I feel. Okay. Okay, I'm going to shuffle these ones again. Okay, it is safe for you to love again. And I think it's more of a message for them, like they need to know. Maybe you're feeling that way as well. There is a strong spiritual connection or a soulmate kind of thing happening. There's respect in the connection, or there will be. Okay. I feel like you've learned a lot, Leo, from your past, and they can see that, and they're wanting to make these memories with you. They just have a fear. They might have went through something, or there was like lightning here. Okay, so there was like a surprise or a sudden change, maybe in feelings. Maybe feelings became stronger. I've got a photograph and a camera here. There's some kind of nostalgia there, like whether you were friends for a long time first and then hook up, or like that you make them sort of feel that way. They want to make these memories. The camera and the photograph is here, but they don't want you to walk away. Like they've got a lot of insecurities and a lot of fear through that. Like I keep saying, it just keeps coming through. I feel like a broken record. Oop. I'm not going to pick that one on the floor. Okay. There could be a situation, not for all Leos, but it could, the children of the connection could be affected by that, whether they don't attach to liking the person or liking you, or they have, like, you know, their own young children to accommodate to. And again, there we go, like I said before, that is the soulmate connection there. Okay. Thank you, Leo. just going to look ahead. So next up we have Capricorn. Okay, and I'll just look at a few more in case you guys want to come back in. Pisces will be next after Capricorn, followed by Gemini. Hello guys. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice it was... Hi. Okay. Yes, I can answer that. Sorry, I didn't see the question if it was already up there. I'm really hopeless at that. Okay, so haven't been on here for a long time. Anita, welcome back. Okay, so let's have a look. I might have to like get close and squint because I don't know where my glasses are. Will Himanshu move forward with me or someone else? Let's see. Being so grumpy. Okay, will it be with you or with someone else? What I do want to do is just turn over the Capricorn card for now. I don't want to channel in their reading instead. Okay. Okay, so the Nine of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Wands. This tells me that, I'm not going to lie, it does say that they've thought about traveling away from the connection to somebody else. They value like their freedom, but then there's something that's different about you, like there's a passion that they sort of can't deny. And at the end of that, I got the Page of Wands, so that tells me that there's a message of good news coming forward, or like lots of passion heading your way. And the Wheel of Fortune, like things will go like around. They have thought about you know, wanting someone else, but at the moment it feels like that you're the one that they are desiring. And there's wedding bells, where they like it says this attraction could involve marriage, whether they're already married or like it's towards you. Marriage could be in the future. They could potentially see you as wife material. Is this like new? Is it relatively like a new sort of thing, or is it like, because it's saying that it's like a new fresh love between you two. I'm not sure whether you've known each other a while, but the love connection is like saying something, or it feels like it's new. And there's a strong soulmate bond there. So I'm thinking there's not going to be any moving forward with somebody else. It seems like they're wanting that energy towards you. Thank you, Anita. Thank you for your question. I hope that makes a little bit of sense for you. So quiet on here tonight. It's my own fault though. I've had a little baby grandchild. I haven't been, like, he's 4 months old in like a few days, so I've been spending all my time with him. I haven't even come on here much at all. Right. Okay, Capricorn. This is my favorite card. I just like the look of it. I think Capricorn. Important doors are opening for you right now, so walk through them. That's okay, thank you. I feel like there's a golden opportunity, and I feel like you can't say no. Even if you feel a bit like you are a bit doubtful, it's just saying walk through these doors that are opening. It's not even talking about like my previous cards. It's not even talking about waiting for one to close and open, just do it sort of thing. That's the energy I'm getting there. Maybe it's somebody that you want to, you know, step up to the next level of commitment. Some of you might want to propose to someone or do something like that, or, you know, just any opportunity that seems positive, just give it a go. 3 words for you, what's coming towards you in love or who? Forgiveness, discretion, daring. Okay, so maybe there's a situation, Capricorn, where you've done something wrong, or you're wanting forgiveness from some person or an ex-partner. They may give you this. It might not be for every Capricorn listening. They may give you that, but they will want to keep it private and not tell friends and family because they're unsure if it's going to work out. That's a message. It might be more of a personal message, but the fact that you're being daring and you're going to step it up, regardless if it's a new connection or just what I was talking about, it says that the golden opportunity is there to at least, you know, have a shot, give it a go. It's better than just always wondering about it. Okay. Chariot in reverse, the 2 of Cups, could be dealing with a Cancer energy here, and the 7 of Swords. So also the Chariot can be about choices and going down a certain path. It's one of the first things I learned about the Chariot card. In reverse, it's telling me that they'll see the bond, they'll see the partnership, the relationship, like, you know, like they'll see, and they've either felt that before or they'll know that, but they feel like there's something where they might be tricked or deceived in some way, or you're covering your tracks about something, or you're asking for forgiveness, but they're doubting whether you're going to be completely honest with them. It could be the other way around. It could be like how, you know, it might not be you at fault, but for some reason the forgiveness card is there and the covering up their tracks. But it's still saying to take this golden opportunity and try, because if you are wanting someone back, they will consider it. Okay, so there's strong air energy here. We also have water, so we have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. 4 of Swords here, Earth as well. King of Pentacles, which represents you. Retreating, pulling back, giving this person time. Once you've hit them up, don't harass. And the Page of Pentacles, so opportunity. It's in your hand. You might feel like it's not going to be in your hand to step forward. If you like got a crush on someone, it's the golden opportunity to give it a shot. I can't express that enough. Whether it's an old flame you're trying to get back or someone new. Okay, go for it, Capricorn. Just do it and stop working all the time. Focus on love. Nothing wrong with a hard worker, but like I feel like you got to focus on love sometimes and just feel confident in that area of your life. Okay, I don't really need to clarify any of those cards. I think that's pretty much set. Yeah, it could be definitely an air or water sign. Does it have to be? I think the Earth represents you. Alright, so let's see what else. Enjoy the bliss of a holiday together. Okay, the honeymoon phase of love. You know, maybe I feel like some of you are thinking of proposing to someone, or like, you know, I don't feel marriage is all the way yet. It could be like, it's just, you guys could be married and be in your honeymoon phase again, feeling like it's all brand new. See what I said before that though, how I said getting to know one another. So the getting to know one another card, like even if it is an older connection, like, you know, feeling that, like re-establishing that's the reason it's special could be there. But if you can get away with your partner or the person and just have some time alone together, that would be fantastic. Okay, almost up here. The Runner. Fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So this person may have run away from their feelings before, or you know, you might have forgiven them for that or something, or someone is a runner in the connection that they don't want to be anymore. Okay. The other woman, the snake, competition. Right, so this could be a third party involvement or somebody that is wanting to, I swear I always say this, Capricorns and Scorpios always get someone competing with them, or them secretly, you know, like someone jealous of them, someone competing. It's always something like that. So just be mindful of that. The golden mirror here, there's a word, golden, and there, like I said, golden opportunity. Could be color gold, but they're like everything that you touch is going to turn to gold. That's what I'm feeling. Like it's very, very positive there. So give it a shot is basically, you know, and you will be forgiven. They might just need some time. So the retreat card is here because you pull away. Thank you, Capricorn. Okay. Right. The light is so bright in your face. Okay. Whoa. See that catch? Okay. So next up we have Pisces. Happy birthday. Okay, so shuffle these a bit more. Let's see what card we have here, Pisces. Let's put this on here for a sec. Independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Okay. So something tells me you have been independent, not codependent, you've been independent for a while. You are in a phase where you are starting to see it's a more positive thing for you to, you know, have some time to yourself and not have to have the hassle of, you know, a person, or like it hasn't worked out in the past, so you're a bit funny when it comes to new connections. But this is a what's coming towards you in love reading, so we're going to give 3 words. Worthwhile. Okay. Richness. And self-love. Independence. Self-love, Pisces. So you are realizing you need to love yourself and put yourself first. And you might come across as a very selfish person to some who don't see why you have to be like that. But you are looking out for you and protecting you, okay? There is an energy that you may know or you may not, that could be coming up, that is going to be worth your while, but worth looking into it more. They'll add richness to your life. You'll both add richness to each other's lives. With your own self-worth, not worth, and self-love that you have, you would have like already developed like being ready to put yourself out there after this long independence, like break from a connection. But you may not see how much richness and that they are worth your while because you don't want to let anybody in yet, even though you would be ready. You just are all about strength and success on your own. Okay, maybe it's because you've had such a shitty time like with people, or someone's broken your heart, or you just think it's just a waste. You may miss an opportunity with somebody that could be worthwhile. Okay. Let's check your cards. If you've just joined us, we have completed. Hold on, I'm going to put my Capricorn, Leo, and Virgo, and we're up to Pisces right now. Okay. Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so there's earth energy here. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. Okay. It's definitely with the Knight of Pentacles going to be slow to connect because you might not want that at the start, even though you see it and know that you have these feelings. I feel like you may block them. There could be a power trip. Like this is like the ball's in your court. You're thinking about whether you're going to be good together or bad. And I still feel that's from old issues with somebody in the past, okay? I think if the person can understand that it is going to take its time, then it could eventually work. But like I said, they will add richness to your life, and if you miss out on that opportunity, then that's on you. That's funny, this card. The nine of Wands. The Six of Pentacles, a lot of fire and earth in this, and then we have a Libra energy here, the Justice card. You could be dealing with a Libra or thinking about one. Two cards here are like trying to get that balance, but I still feel there's something to do with power, like a power trip, or like some there's some kind of clash there. Someone or both of you could be stuck in your own ways and not willing to change. So it creates a little bit of banter and stuff. So there can be equality and harmony in the connection. It can be balanced. You know, if you have court or anything going on like that, it's upright, so that tells me that it will be successful. Money could be coming in as well, but there is passion in this connection. You just don't want to miss out on that opportunity. Okay, so Pisces, let's have a look. What else do you need to know? A mirror, like I said, very similar power. Who has the power? Mirroring each other, not liking some parts about each other or getting annoyed, but when really you're very similar. The Boat card. So you will receive what you want, and I feel like you already know that. You will move on and you will deal with your closure issues with that self-work there. And, you know, you've got to stop looking at past photos and memories, and you know, this person could be doing that, a previous person could be doing that. You know, you should make new memories, it's saying, learn from the past to move forward. Okay. Okay, so like I said, there is someone, it's better to move forward or have a fresh energy, but someone from your past is wanting to reconcile with you. Okay, that's why when I said that, I said the camera, someone could be looking at photos. I don't know if you will allow yourself to go to that place because you're a little bit hurt. So it could be them doing that. Okay, so great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So spirit guides could be putting someone else in front of you that is worthwhile. Worth is the word here. Okay, so normally it's a double card thing, but during these readings it's been double words. So worthwhile. Make the effort. Don't let that pass you, and don't be so caught up on the past, because there's true love. A romance of a lifetime is coming up, and if you're worrying about someone wanting to reconcile with you and focusing on that, you won't see the goodness in the other person. That's all. Thank you, Pisces. Okay. So next up we have Gemini. Okay, I will do timestamps after. Gemini followed by Aries, Sagittarius, and Cancer. Meant to start at 7 tonight. I just didn't get. I know it's like more dead around this time. Okay. Gemini, your goddess card here is Dana, the High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Okay, so whatever you're feeling and thinking towards an energy towards people, you're on par with that. Your psychic energy, you can't pull one over you. You're onto it, and of late, people might not want to hear the truth because the High Priestess is quite powerful. Okay, could be dealing with someone with a D in their name because of Dana. It's like coming through strong. Yeah, so you have a lot to teach people. Maybe someone will come to you for relationship advice, or like, you know, help a friend out, or, you know, some people don't like hearing the truth, but there'll be others that will learn from it. So I'm going to give you your 3 words for your future connection or someone that you are thinking about right now. Amazement, caution, indifference. I feel like they will not show that they're interested because they're a little bit intimidated and cautious towards you and your opinions. Maybe they're the one in the room that's sort of a bit silent, and they might sort of, you know, feel a little bit threatened by your energy because you are smart, you've got a lot to teach. You know, you could just be like, when you find out this person likes you, you're like, fuck off, because you just wouldn't think so. But there is like amazing qualities of you guys to be together. It just might take them a little bit to speak up, I feel. Okay. The 4 of Wands. The 5 of Swords. And the Empress card here. Could be dealing here. There's 2, like with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, not Virgo, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. There's a lot of sexual chemistry or frustration or something there like that, where I feel like maybe you will find out or know this person for a celebration with friends, a birthday, a wedding, a party, or something like that, where, you know, they could come forward and have more confidence when they get drinking a little bit or something like that. Okay, like it's going to be a little bit, I feel like there's gossip around it or something. I feel like this person like is just going to come out with it, but it's going to be at a celebration of some sort or something like that. You're going to know through friends what's happening. There's a fertility card here as well, so, you know, someone could be pregnant and tell you, you could be, your partner could be, if you're male, whatever. That's come through quite strong. But I feel like, yeah, it's like you're going to be in a bit of shock when you find out who this person is. Leo energy here, more air energy, and there's earth. Something says like some truth will come out. There'll be a caution about someone or the situation, and then it will go back to just being friends or something. I don't know if it's going to stay committed or stay serious, or something to do with a friendship. There's a lot of friends around this. That's why I keep feeling the energy in a room or around, and you're not realizing that. Like, I don't know what is going on there, but it just keeps coming through. It might be a personal message for someone. But yeah, it'll go back to being warm and friendly, but it doesn't say much about the love part. Tell me a little bit more for Gemini. The moon, Aquarius energy. This person might be trying so hard to hide how they feel or hide who they really are, and the moonlight reveals it. That's why the first thing I read was your knowledge, and you're coming across, because you call it a spade, like you're on par with that, like I said, and you know this person's true colors might come out in a group setting. I don't know. Friends could try to ruin a connection, because you deserve love. You are lovable. You just have to believe that. Could involve an engagement. Like the first card here, when I was saying a celebration of some sort, engagement could be where something happens or someone could announce that. Watch your money and your spending, because financial issues or career issues could be happening or could be happening to the person. It's come through. So it feels so personal through. See, again, girl talk, gossiping with friends, living in the moment, having fun, friendships, group setting. It's like maybe you'll make more friends or something. The clock card tells me that all in good time, needs time, takes time. Love is coming. A surprise. Cupid's arrow, you can't avoid it. It's happening. Thank you so much, Gemini. Okay. Just going to take a short break and I will be back. we have completed Gemini, Pisces, Capricorn, Leo, and Virgo. And I'll do the timestamps once I finish. And we have Aries now. And then we have Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, finishing off with Taurus. Okay, now I know the order. Alright, so Aries, your card here is Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Okay. Something's telling me you may have been bitter about previous connection or angry or upset with somebody previously, and try and see the good in that connection because it makes you a better person in your next connection, and try to release that energy. The unconditional love is surrounding you. I feel like you have had to learn to love yourself first, and something previous has upset that. Like something previous has upset that. That's why you are like trying to see the good, trying to heal from that. Okay, so the person you're thinking about or the future person, 3 words. Wonderful. Sadness. And strength. Okay. You are going to meet somebody and it's going to be a wonderful connection. There will be some sadness in it when you think of the past, or this person could have had some sadness themselves. But there is strength in this connection, and you may have not had a man or a woman that has stepped up to that in a long time, Aries. So it's going to be a bit different. You won't be let down, but you know, there will be some form. Maybe you've both experienced a previous connection that wasn't the best, and you know, but you have to try and see the good in that. It happened, it's better it's over. And just, yeah, a lot of self-work on yourself. I keep going to this. There's just been a lot of talk throughout these readings about, you know, loving yourself first and things like that. And every time I seem to bloody botch the word. Okay, so let's have a look. Seven of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Okay, so there's strong Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here, Aries. There's also Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be. I feel like this person has a really good job, or they work towards their goals, and that matches you. I feel like I said, you know how you had some baggage from before or some emotional issues there. I feel like they have not quite healed in some ways emotionally from what's happened. I don't think, like, I think once they get to see how wonderful you are, I don't think it's going to, like, I think they're going to heal a bit better. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you'll get to see the strength, the intelligence, the strong air energy. They will open up a bit more once they heal a little bit from the past. Okay, you could start out as friends first. 9 of Cups, Sagittarius energy, Temperance, and the Hierophant, Taurus energy too. So it tells me that you could just want to play the field, or just not connect straight away because you feel like they could be a bit damaged in some way, but you know, you guys will balance each other out, and it could potentially be somebody you learn from as well, or you teach, or marriage material. It's a strong person once they heal, and you know, you shouldn't just move on to somebody else to get over someone, but I feel like your energy will help that you just might have to have a little bit of patience there. Okay, tell me more about the Hierophant. Libra energy as well. Four of Pentacles. They know that you're a catch. They know that you're a keeper. They will want to cling on to you, and it may give you a little bit of fear that they are like a bit like too clingy, or you know, you're used to your independence. But like the first line I read to you guys were, love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. So it's not how it's being perceived. They're not like some freaky clinger that's going to be like obsessed. It's just their feelings are coming on and you're kind of like, okay. Let's have a look here. This could be the one. Because there's a strong physical attraction. You just might be concerned at where they are mentally or like emotionally, but there's definitely some great sexual chemistry there. It is safe for you to love this person, even though it might not come across that way, like the appearance thing that keeps coming up. What else does Aries need to know? It's going to come across as obsession and codependent and clingy. I don't believe it's the truth though. I feel it's just, you know, it says keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want in a connection, and you'll have the bliss. Just believe it. Thank you so much, Aries. Okay. If you've just joined us, we have completed Aries, Gemini, Pisces. I'll do the timestamps after Capricorn, Leo, and Virgo. All right, so we've completed those ones already. So Sagittarius is next, followed by Cancer and Scorpio. So if you want to come back, that's fine. Shit. Give him a quick shuffle. Sagittarius. Okay. Right, so let's see your goddess card. Rhiannon the Sorceress. Okay. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So, with your witchy powers, Sagittarius, whatever you're wanting, now is the time to manifest that, to get it happening. New job, new career, woman, man, whatever you want. You have the power to do that with Rhiannon as your goddess. Okay, I'll let you out. Off you go. Right. So, 3 words to describe your connection and what's coming or who you're thinking about. Confidence, faith, and success. So this is just telling me that, Sagittarius, if you lead with confidence and you have faith that things will happen, like the manifesting card here, there'll be success in the connection that you're after. Okay, you just might not believe it, or they might not believe it, and it won't take a whole lot of convincing of the person that you're worth the energy. Something is going to be successful, it's going to be faithful, and you might meet a super confident person and you're just going to be very attracted to them. And if it might not look like it's going to happen, well, you're going to make it happen because you have this Sorceress card here. Hey, Jeff. Where are you? It's up to something. Gosh. Hair's so frizzy. Okay. I'm just getting the Queen of Swords. Someone's very quick-witted and sharp and confident. You could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy. A great thinker. Ace of Wands, new energy, could be a new person. Knight of Cups. So there's also water and fire. This is very strange. I feel like there's going to be two energies or two people that you are deciding or choosing. Someone that's sharp, quick, there's a sexual attraction, and they might have already said they have a thing for you, or they could be a younger energy, or a little bit emotionally immature, but they are very smart. And then we have somebody who is a little bit obsessed with controlling the situation or controlling the finances or doing something, but then they're unsure about you and you don't want to feel trapped in that, but they feel familiar. Okay, it doesn't have to be, maybe it just feels like maybe maybe like a Sagittarius can relate to one line of that story, not both people, but to some, I feel like there's two energies that are completely different. Okay, tell me more about this. See, someone that's familiar, nostalgia, like you feel like you can't break away from that for this new energy that you're more curious about because of, you might have been with them for a long time, or you might know them. I've had these readings about you before, about being confused or like not knowing whether to leave or not. Capricorn energy. They could be a Capricorn, but also like you don't want to be manipulated anymore. You don't want to be tricked into staying or emotionally blackmailed, or you may have to walk away from the love that was once there to have a better, healthier thing for yourself and not being manipulated, or you're worried about being manipulated if you're not, by the older energy. If it's not your story, don't take it on board. You're just overwhelmed by love and what to do. And, there are times where you get confident and yes, this is what I want. And then you're like, fuck no. Or you run back, or they run back, or something like that. Nostalgia again has come through. Okay, a fast change in your feelings. Someone is looking at photos of you or looking at old memories. It's very nostalgic for both energies. Okay, but you're talking to someone else, or you will meet somebody and converse and feel uplifted from the friendship. But I think they will have feelings first for you. If you're just like, friends with somebody, like there's a coffee cup there telling me that you will get together chatting, and then they could become something, but you have to release the other person or make a choice. Because at the end of the day, you want stability, security, and you want flexibility, because you are like the lone wolf sign and you need your space. Okay, feel it's a little bit of a confusing time. But like I said, if you use like the goddess Rhiannon and, you know, you're a magical person, so don't forget that, and manifest your clear intentions when you decide which one it is. You could have some family issues. That's why you keep going back, healing from these family issues. Your love life could be affected. Forgive. It could have something to do with your parents or their parents. You might not get along with them. You've got to heal from these family issues, because there is a separation from this person, or will be, but something lures you back, so you can't move on. Okay, and if you want to make that work, then that's fine. There's something there with passion. Okay, there's passion in both connections. That's one thing that's in common. So that might be why it's hard to decide what to do. Okay, it's just a guide. I can't tell you, but just stay optimistic about your love life, and the positive thinking and the choice that you end up making will get you the romance you desire, all with the manifesting. Okay, thank you, Sagittarius. Hope that kind of helps there. A little bit all over the place, but you know, you could be thinking she's way off her head, like there's no one else, but someone could come into the picture, like coming up. Two energies were coming through so badly. Okay, these lights are so bright. Okay, I'm loving these new cards. They're nice. Right. Cancer is next, followed by Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, and Taurus, and then we're finished. How long have we been going for? Over an hour. Holy crap. Cancer. Goddess card for Cancer. Artemis. Guardian. I love that name. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Okay, something tells me that you may have had a lot of grief, or people that have passed around you, or you know, your guardians are around you. You are spiritually protected. You and your children or your family are there. Like they're watching over you. Okay. 3 words. Let's go. Resilience. Bravery. Bravery. This is not good enough. Stand up for what you want. You've put up with a lot. You've been strong. But it's time to like challenge the situation and tell this person that it's not good enough. I've just been reading the words. I haven't really been reading what the messages say, but Cancer, it's important that you challenge the situation and tell the person it's not good enough, and stand tall and take a stand to show how tough you are. Okay, you don't want to be having any kind of kindness mistaken as a weakness, because you're not weak. I always get annoyed with your readings because I feel there's so much more to you, and you, like, I guess I always probably, if I go back and listen to them, I probably sound really bitchy sometimes. I don't get like that with Leos as well, but it comes from a good place. Taurus energy, okay. 6 of Pentacles. Could be marriage material coming up. Could be some quality, because I feel like you haven't got that, or you have to speak up about that. someone is coming your way with an offer that's going to be better than what you've had. A lot of earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. A lot Hierophant represents Taurus, so strong Taurus energy, or someone that is very strong-minded and like switched on. High Priestess here. Knight of Wands. I always like a card after the Eight of Wands. So there's fire and earth. I feel like things are going to move at a fast pace for you with the person. It's going to be unexpected, okay? And you just have to make sure that you're over the previous person, or you've stand tall and stood up to something and fix that before you move forward to the next thing. It's just a concern there. Like, you have to deal with that first, and you have to deal with it fast, and you have to speak your mind. Tell me a little bit more for Cancer here. Someone's testing your patience, okay? Strong Sagittarius energy with the Temperance. Someone's testing your patience and pushing you, or will push you to a limit and play tricks, and like, you know, you don't know what this card is up to, whether they're helping or destroying, sort of thing. Like, it tells me here that you've thought about dealing with this problem, and you are planning something. Get it done. You know, 3 leads to the 4 of the foundation line. You need to speak up and face the challenge, or tell this person whatever you need to tell them. Okay, so you can have your soulmate and your partnership and your connection. You need to close that other door, and just know that you're surrounded by guardians, and they're protecting you to stay strong, and they're wanting you to do this sort of thing. It's a little bit frustrating. That's why you can hear that in my voice. Okay, I'm trying to be nice. Right. Passion. Soulmate and passion can be there if you clear the energy first. Because there is a girl with a snake that is a narcissist. They've used you, they've got charm, you know, they've broken your boundaries, and I feel like you can't get something good until you deal with that. It doesn't have to be a girl, could be a guy doing that. And you'll heal from this toxic energy, and, you know, this person could have addiction problems here, because it says toxic relationship or addiction. You need to get rid of it or fix it, you know what I mean? If you are not a Cancer that's experiencing this, then it's not your story to take on. Extend your light-hearted energy to others, because you are fun, you do flirt, you are you know, a person that has this charm about you, but sometimes it fades because you're dealing with an energy, or, you know, you can't be yourself. There is a strong magnetic attraction coming up with a special bond that you haven't experienced in a while. Just let go of your control issues and allow it to unfold naturally. Don't get overthinking and overworked with it. Okay, release that and make sure you deal with that energy that I'm talking about. Thank you, Cancer. So I've got 4 more to go, and I'm going to have to just take a break and do them in about 20 minutes.